What's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today I want to talk about a new version of Trifecta that I'm absolutely loving right now, and I feel like it suits the meta perfectly. Now you guys know that Valkyrie surprisingly got another buff. Today, the balance changes at the time of this recording went into effect, and also the Knight got a nerf. I was talking to Hog Pro Rom K, and he said that for the first time, he feels that Valkyrie actually might be viable competitively since, like, what, a year and a half ago when Trifecta was actually a thing? Speaking of Trifecta, this is my new updated version of Trifecta. I took away the Elixir Pump and I subbed in the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Now, why would I have Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Valkyrie in the same deck, along with Skeletons instead of Ice Spirit? It seems like we're a little bit ground heavy here. However, I did try out a few variations. I've played about 50, 60 matches so far this morning using different versions of Trifecta, and by far, this is my favorite. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. is like the yin to the Valkyrie's yang, meaning that he complements her very well, right? He has that really, really heavy damage, and that's where Valkyrie is lacking. Valkyrie has more HP, she's more tanky, and she also does the splash damage. So surprisingly, they work together to really, this deck has an answer to anything your opponent can throw at you. So let's go ahead and hop into some live matches. I also have some replays here, how to counter very difficult matchups when your opponent has a lot of counters. So let's do a live one first, see how that goes, and then maybe we'll do more, I don't know, we'll play it by ear, guys. So here we go, going against Jackson, thumbs up, good luck. And we have a very awkward starting hand. It's a super 2 spells, and okay, well, hey, newsflash, guys, a naked graveyard's not going to be very good. I guess that's the problem you run into, though, right? When you go against a graveyard freeze, when you go against someone at random. Everybody loves me playing live. I get a lot of requests for it. I'm going to go actually opposite lane here because I think he's low on elixir. Everybody loves when I play live, right? But the problem is sometimes you run into some wacky decks, So I don't know if that was the right decision, splitting damage there. I could have played the Hog in the same lane. Okay, all right. I gotta be ready here. So we're gonna put down that cannon there, and I think the Hog will not get any hits on my tower. So the beautiful thing is about this deck too is that it absolutely counters Hog with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. in there, and Hog, thanks to the nerf of Mega Knight, something we didn't talk about in this deck, the utility of the Hog in it, is he's just so strong. So the opponent has freeze, so that means they don't have a big spell, so we can put the Musketeer in the back of the King Tower. Normally I would not advise that. We're actually gonna Valkyrie here. If he freezes, we're just gonna poison. And let that Musketeer maybe get a couple hits in, and then we'll see what he does here. So we're not even going to, I don't think I even need to go ahead and worry about that damage from those Skeletons. I'd rather save my zap, see what else he has for me here. So we're going to get like 3 hits or maybe 4 hits with the Hog here. I'll take it. We did take some damage on the our right tower. We're going to use the cannon for the Hog along with the the Skeletons, and then we'll use the Mini P.E.K.K.A. for the Valkyrie there on the other side. So here comes Mini P.E.K.K.A. Is he going to get a hit in? No, but we got a zap out of the opponent there. Tempting to poison there, but I'm going to save my poison for his graveyard instead. And then we'll play the Valkyrie right on that wizard. Perfect. So he freezes anyway. That was an awful freeze on his part. I play the Hog, awful Hog on my part. That Valkyrie kind of sidetracked, hovering the zap, ready for that skeleton army there. So we make contact there, we force a log out of the opponent. Things are looking really good here. We're gonna play a Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Skeletons and see what he does here. And we're gonna actually poison. We're just gonna go all out at this point because we have a big elixir advantage since he decided to use that freeze spell. So now he's sitting with graveyard and freeze in hand. I don't even know what he has to counter my Hog at this point, especially considering I do have the zap in hand. So there you go. Very, very easy matchup for us, guys. Graveyard, let's give him a well-played thumbs up. I do notice a lot more BMing around this trophy range than I'm used to with my main account. I don't know what's up with that. People are nasty over here. So let's go ahead and do one more live. Let's open up this crown chest. See if we got something good here. Zappy's unlocked. I'll take that. Okay, I admit, it's been a while since I played this account. So let's go ahead and, up until this morning. I did push quite a bit this morning. The last time I played this account, I was at 2,800 trophies. So I wanted to be at a respectable amount for the video. I'm going to go ahead and send in a Hog. If I have Hog in my opening hand with this deck, I will use him. Reason being, guys, is because, and he must have had nothing answering with that miner there. So the reason I'll use Hog in this deck, such as you just saw, is, okay, we're going to actually play we're going to take a little bit of damage here. I didn't want to play the cannon. So, oh, get that extra hit there. I probably should have played the cannon up towards the bridge. It's okay, though. Oh, okay, he has a Mega Knight. This is beautiful. So, we're going to go ahead and place down the Valkyrie, protect that Musketeer, and then we're just going to send in the Hog after this. Don't touch my Musketeer! This deck does really, really well against... Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay, we took care of the wizard, so that was great. This deck does really good against, really well, excuse me, against the Mega Knight guys. The reason being is because we have Mini P.E.K.K.A. Alright, I don't think he has a big spell in this deck. So let's just try to get a cycle going here. I think we have a pretty decent, okay, we're just going to go ahead and poison this. I totally screwed up my rotation there, guys. Playing that Musketeer kind of just wasted her. But it's okay. His Night Witch dies. So we're just going to let this go. We'll play a Valkyrie there, getting that Ice Spirit out of the way, and then she'll help out, take care of that Hog. And then we're just going to get a little counter push going. You know, I'm not going to counter push. He has Mega Knight in hand, and I think he has enough Elixir to use him. So I don't want to, so I'm just going to let that, see, letting the Valkyrie go. He decides not to defend. He's waiting for me to play the Hog. I never played the Hog, and this is how you defend against a Mega Knight with this deck. You place down your P.E.K.K.A., then you immediately place down your skeletons behind the Mega Knight. Perfect, right? Take down that Mega Knight. We're just going to send in the Hog here. We'll take a little bit of damage. It's okay. Where's that Night Witch? I think he only has a Night Witch to defend. He uses a Wizard instead. We're just going to go ahead and poison that. And you can see, again, guys, just how effective this deck is. It's easy, you know? So we're going to... I want to zap that. We're going to play a cannon right in front of that tower there. Of course, we do take a couple hits to that Hog, but we played defense pretty well there, right? 18 seconds left. All we need is a poison on that right tower, but want to make sure we play defense first. He has no choice but to cycle to a... Okay, he's not going to play anything. We're going to poison. I was going to say he has no choice but to cycle to a Hog there. He opts not to, so that's going to be GG. Thumbs up. Well played. So let's go ahead and watch a replay, okay? How about another Mega Knight? So Mega Knight was nerfed, obviously, but he's still super popular, super prevalent here on ladder. So let's go ahead and watch a replay against... Look at this guy. He had Mega Knight, Inferno Dragon, and Royal Ghost. What about this guy? He had a funky Hog deck. He's also using Valkyrie and a Mega Knight Ewiz. So this is two counters to me. Let's watch this matchup, guys. Ewiz, obviously, and Mega Knight are both Hog counters. So getting around two of them can prove to be difficult. You can see this guy's a level 11. You know, nothing against King Black, but a lot of these players... you know, as hard as I tried to collect, like, replays against someone who's really good, you know, I do think this is a great ladder deck. I'm not sure about challenges yet. I guess I could play a challenge match at the end of this video. Why not, right? We'll see how we do. But, you know, primarily I'm confident in this deck on ladder. I think it's a great, great ladder deck, really, for any trophy range, as long as you have the cards. Certainly free-to-play friendly. It has, what, 4 rares, right, with a Mini P.E.K.K.A. And 1 epic. So if you don't have a high-level poison, feel free to go ahead and sub in your Fireball. This deck does really well against 3 Musketeers with Poison, Valkyrie, Mini P.E.K.K.A., Fireball, forget it. I mean, it's a hard counter to 3 Musketeers. It does well with Golem because you have the Mini P.E.K.K.A. in the cannon, right? So anything your opponent's going to throw at you, you're going to have a great answer for it. So here we go. We're going to go on a little bit of an offensive here. We were hovering Poison in case he dropped those archers. He didn't have enough Elixir to go ahead and play that Mega Knight. I'm not sure why he didn't play the Ewiz there. I think he might have had enough Elixir Elixir to use the E-Wiz. This is what we talked about, guys. You place down your Mini P.E.K.K.A, then you place down the skeletons right afterwards. You're basically playing them in quick succession of one another. As long as the Mega Knight targets your Mini P.E.K.K.A before the skeletons, you're good, right? And obviously just be careful of supporting troops. So I got a really nice zap there, took care of the 2-for-2 trade, and there's no zap bait in his deck or anything like that, so it's not a big deal to use it against fire spirits like we just did. So at this point, he hasn't really even touched me, right, guys? I don't think he's done a little bit of damage to each of my towers, but not much. This time, again, he makes a mistake here. So one mistake that my opponent has been making is not using the E-Wiz against my Hog Rider. If he did use the E-Wiz, I would have went ahead and poisoned there. Instead, I played the Valkyrie right in the thick of things, but I know Valkyrie's not going to be enough. So I play my Musketeer right in front of the King Tower there, and then the Mini P.E.K.K.A actually does a great job cleaning up the Knight and the Mega Knight and stuff like that. So that was, like, again, very, very nice defense. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I decide to hit the other lane because, obviously, when one tower is within poison range, there's no reason to send in a Hog because it's 4 elixir either way, poison or Hog, right? So you might as well use the sure damage and then start chipping away at the next tower. So again, I'm able to stymie that Mega Knight with Valkyrie and rely on the cannon there. So good game, well played. Let's go ahead and let's see this other replay here. This is an interesting hunter deck. Again, using Valkyrie. Again, let's just go watch this one in double time, just so we can kind of get the mechanics down, and I'll tell you what's going through my head. So a really nice defensive starting hand, but the beauty with this deck is, even as we saw on that live match, even if you don't have an amazing starting hand, it cycles very quickly, especially with the skeletons in there. Oh, and I wanted to mention why I like the skeletons as opposed to an Ice Spirit in this deck. Well, the reason being is because skeletons are great. They do a great job stopping Hog Rider. You can see me use them in combination with the Mini P.E.K.K.A, excuse me, against the Mega Knight. They distract a minion horde. They can completely kite an entire minion horde for 1 elixir. Really solid, right? And of course, Ice Spirit has similar value, but in Hog decks, for whatever reason, me personally, I actually go ahead and still prefer the skeletons. And you can see there, again, skeletons doing a really good job, right? We were able to stop the Mega Knight in one lane and the Hog Rider in the other lane. Now, of course, approaching double elixir time, we're going to go ahead and play that Mini P.E.K.K.A. Basically a sacrificial Mini P.E.K.K.A there in the left. I'm not sure if I could have probably played something better there. We're going to sneak in that Hog Rider. He's going to go ahead and get 1 hit on that tower. Not what we were looking for, but I used, the skeletons on that Hog. Hog doesn't get any hits. I'm able to cycle back to another Mini P.E.K.K.A there to stop that Mega Knight. I zap the Inferno Dragon, excuse me, and now, again, we're just going to play some smart defense here. We're going to stop that Mega Knight. We don't mind taking a little bit of damage at this point. Not a big deal. Good game. Take that left tower down. You guys can see, like, you know, this deck is solid. You know, I'm not BSing you and just making a YouTube video. Oh, Trifecta is back. Bleh. You know, like, it's definitely a good deck. I really enjoy it. Let's go ahead and play one more, shall we? Let's see how we do here. Good luck. Thumbs up. FX Meta. We will play a Hog. Again, I don't mind starting out with a Hog in this deck. I'm going to hover Zap just in case. And nothing. Nothing at all out of my opponent. I have no idea why. Okay. There's the Ice Wizard. There's the Knight. About 20 seconds too late. No big deal. We'll take it. We are live on YouTube here. I'm going to put a little bit of a high, and then we will play. We just basically want to tank here for the Musketeer, buy her some time, and we use the skeletons. Again, skeletons just so great right now, right? Totally eating through that. We're going to play. Oh, no. Okay. We take 1 hit from the Royal Ghost there, unfortunately. So at this time, we actually might take down that Knight. No, we're not going to take him down, but this opponent seems rather aggressive, so it's okay. We're going to play a little bit of defense here, and then we're going to send in the Hog after this Ice Wizard is down. So he's playing a giant deck. I am expecting probably a counterattack here. I'm going to go ahead and play that poison. Ooh. That was a pretty good tornado there. Of course, he could have activated his King Tower. I imagine he's going to giant here. No, he's not. That was a mistake on his part. He should have gianted. He has giant in hand. We're actually going to be able to stop this Royal Ghost here with the Valkyrie. So he had giant. Maybe he didn't have enough elixir to play it, because he did play the Wizard for 5 elixir and the Tornado. Look at that one hit by the Valk. That's the balance change right there, guys. That's it. The hit speed decrease, you know? I'm just actually going to go ahead and save my mini P.E.K.K.A. and I'm going to use skeletons right in the back of this this Ice Wizard. Of course, he'll get 1 hit, but that's okay. Okay, he drops a Sparky on me. I'm going to immediately go other lane here. Sparky is a little bit of a challenge, especially if he drops this this giant, which he did. So we're actually going to eat 1 Sparky hit with the Valkyrie, and then she'll stay alive. And what we're going to... Okay, so then we're going to zap. Zap, go! Perfect timing there, Ash. Well done. And it doesn't matter. We get everything we need to get there. And boom, gonna play the mini P.E.K.K.A. We didn't have Valkyrie in hand there, so we couldn't use her. Now we'll use Valkyrie. Oh, a little bit late on that Valkyrie. Finger slipped. That's my excuse. I'm sticking with it. And again, we're gonna play the Hog opposite lane here, guys. And I'm gonna poison. I don't know what he has to stop me here. We're going to go ahead and zap first this time, and then we'll play skeletons. I'm going to try to play that mini P.E.K.K.A. directly on that Sparky, and I'm going to have to cycle to a cannon there. This is not good, guys. This is not good. No! Sparky got me! Well played. Well played. That was one of the first losses I took there. Of course, Sparky, a challenge with this deck, I guess. Let's get another one, guys. I can't end on that note. Jeez. Good luck. You know what? We should probably watch that replay after this real quickly in double time. See what I did wrong there. I felt like I had that. Maybe I got a little bit complacent and lazy. Oh my gosh. I was going to title this video like Undefeated because I've been doing that well with the deck. But that was, you know, hey, we don't edit out losses here on CWA. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Any YouTube channel that you watch and they never lose, you know they're editing, right? I'm actually going to take the bait there and poison those Zappies. Level 7 Zappies. Those are like the same level of my Zappies on my main account, guys. So he plays the Muskie way in the back. I'm actually going to let my Muskie charge to her death there. And I will play a Valkyrie here in front of the tower. I don't want to take too much damage. I was hoping she would target onto the skeletons first. She does not. I'm not going to play the... I'm not going to opt to play the Hog there. I want to be a little bit more conservative. Did I time this correctly? I did not. Awesome. Way to go, Ash. We'll zap. Take care of that. Now let's go ahead and play Hog. And we'll poison here. So, oh, he has Mega Knight too. Crap, this is going to be difficult here. That was not good. We're going to have to use the same maneuver we used last time, but with a Valkyrie. It will still work. Just really important that we get this skeleton damage ASAP. Well played on his part to back it up immediately with the Musketeer. We're going to have to play a mini P.E.K.K.A. and take a lot of damage here. I was hoping the mini P.E.K.K.A. would push that Valkyrie back enough to, okay. Ooh, nice. We get 2 hits with the mini P.E.K.K.A. That was huge, guys. I don't have skeletons in cycle or anything for this Royal Ghost, so we're going to have to take a lot of damage, unfortunately. But I don't... He will die. That's the good news, right? Oops. All right. So we're going to just Valkyrie right here. That's pretty easy. Even though the Zappies are pretty good defensively, we don't need... 39 seconds left. Let's go ahead and take down this Muskie here. And... boom. All right. He's getting really aggressive. You can see he's getting a little desperate here, right, guys? So we're just gonna, at this point, we're just gonna cycle, right? No need to be, does he have, what does he have? I was gonna say, does he have Skarmy? Yeah, he's had Skarmy forever now. We're just gonna go ahead and poison, play a little bit of defense here, and that's gonna be GG, right? Yep. Because he might play Mega Knight. I don't think he even has Elixir to play Mega Knight at this point. That's fine. Well played. There it is. All right, so we end on a win. We'll take it, guys. Either way, I love this deck, and I hope you guys have success and enjoy it as much as I do. Guys, huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Thank you to all my YouTube subscribers and sponsors. It really means the world to me, guys. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. I really appreciate it. Guys, thank you, and as always, take care, guys.